I just saw this ad on my Instagram, and it's like a lot of ads that I see, so I want to unpack it. It's for Scene Skin and Hair, and it says, don't put detergent on your skin. And detergent is italicized. And then it gives like the centerpiece of this is these big stats, right? 70% with body acne improved, 52% with face acne improved, 93% saw improvement in dry, flaky scalp, 73% agree their scalp feels calmer. And let's give credit where credit is due. They have these little asterisks on the other side, 2 asterisks, and if you went down and like zoomed in or have like better eyesight than me, you can read that the statistics on body and face acne come from a dermatologist graded clinical study with 27 subjects who had mild to moderate acne, and they used Scene shampoo and conditioner as a regimen for 8 weeks. And then with the 2 asterisks, so the ones about the flaky scalp and scalp feeling calmer, was in a dermatologist created clinical study with 30 subjects with mild to moderate dry, flaky scalp, and they used Scene shampoo and conditioner for 4 weeks. So like it's an ad, it's emphasizing these like eye-catching statistics, but they are giving you the source of that information. So in some sense, like additional context is there. I wouldn't say full context because we're missing some key info. Like one, who are these people? For instance, like how old were the people in this study? That's important context. Also, how often were they using the shampoo and conditioner? I only wash my hair once a week. Is that going to be enough time to see these results? So I just know how many people. And some people already might be like, oh my gosh, it was like 27 and 30 people. Like that's not enough to be compelling for me. I totally get that. That's like where I'm at on this. And I would love to hear of someone who's like in the medical like health beauty field talk more about these like clinical studies and the sample sizes, so the number of people who are in them and like how many people would need to be in them for me to really trust the data coming out. Regardless of the number of people in the study, I really want to know more about these people's personal characteristics and how they were using the product. Like I need that information to interpret that statistic. Just as an example, I would want to know how old the people in their study were. If you go to the website, they do link to one of the studies and it says that the people were ages 16 to 45. So like, let's unpack this a little bit. So there's 27 people and their ages 16 to 45. And for half of them, about their face acne improved. What if, now I don't know this because we don't have the details, but what if the half that it improved for was like all the younger people in the study? What if the half that improved for was all the older people in the study? Like we don't know because they didn't give us the full context. And I get that that would be a lot to squeeze in a little ad picture like this, but like it wouldn't be a lot to include in the link on your website. This is a brand that says they care about truth, that says they're all about transparency. And they do give you information on their website, right? Like, and they're saying like, here, look, there are these clinical studies. But like the deeper full context information is not there. Like at the end of the day, to me, this is still kind of reading as just like buzzy stats. Why not tell me more about these 27 patients? Why not tell me more about these 30 patients? Why not explain that these results should still be taken seriously by me, even though it might not sound like it's a lot of people? I think anyone who shares a statistic, but particularly if you're sharing a statistic to sell something, you have an obligation and an opportunity to educate people, explain to them where those numbers came from, right? Because I don't know if that statistic is relevant to me if I don't know more about how you got it. So at the end of the day, I like that the ad at least tells you the number of people the stats came from, but I'm disappointed that it's not easy or quick to find more information about these studies. They're hoping to hook you with those big stats that sound really good. And to me, it's kind of misleading. When I make a decision, whether it's like skincare or like medication, I want to know that it works for people who are like me. If you only found that it works on people I don't have a lot in common with, I'm not going to buy it. And maybe that's why those details aren't front and center.